Hello chess lovers, welcome to the new video. Um, I decided to play a game today despite having COVID, so I'm not really in my best physical shape, but I did play one game, and I will try to make a short analysis, not too long. It's not really pleasant for me right now. Okay, so I was black against Riaz, and he opened with d4. I followed my repertoire for the serious, and he entered this endgame that I talked about before. So it's about equal, but let's see some ideas. So first here I played c6, wanted to make a square for the king here and to control these two squares to prevent enemy pieces from going there. My opponent played a3, which is not a good move because it weakens the c4 pawn. It weakens the b3 square too, and right now it doesn't matter, but in the future it might tell. So king c7, now another inaccurate move, e4. He should have taken the chance and disrupted my development with knight f3. For example, if I defend, which I would do, I'm blocking this bishop and I would need some time to develop it. But by playing e4, he allowed me to develop, and now when I go with my knight to b7, the bishop is out. Yeah, it's developed and it's attacking the weak pawn. Castle, I don't know, I think not a good move too. Here there are many weaknesses. King should go to the king side or stay in the center after maybe uh, bishop d3, king e2 trying to hold. I don't know. It's tough already. Castle's king side, a5. The idea is to secure the c5 square for my pieces in the future. Uh, Bishop h4, and this move has an idea to attack like this, and I didn't want to defend passively, for example with the bishop, because this kind of deflection would be possible. So I defended tactically with bishop c5 attacking this pawn. You will see how it works. After bishop g3 there is this move knight h5. So this was the plan. If he takes with the knight, he loses material, yeah, after knight g3, removing the defender. So he has to take, but then I take the rook and I win the exchange in this operation. So he has to take with the bishop, and now the f2 pawn is weak. So these were the forced moves, and you see, now you see the idea of bishop c5. All right, king b1, and here I allowed him a tactical possibility. I didn't see it. So he played bishop e2, and now he's in big trouble. He's just lost positionally. But after knight d5, which I didn't see it, after the game the computer showed this, it turns out that here he has good chances. But this move was not on my radar at all. I didn't consider it. For example, takes, and if you move the bishop, the f7 pawn can drop. Also, there are these ideas, and it's if you turn on the engine, you will see white has great play for the piece. Amazing stuff. I didn't see it during the game, and neither did my opponent. So he played bishop e2, and I think now he's just lost because you see this knight can never be supported. So once I put my bishop here, things are gonna start to get unpleasant. Knight f6, and maybe here there was a last chance to fight with knight f3, trying to control these two squares with pieces and to um, assume a holding position, trying to defend. But he missed that. He played bishop f3. Um, yeah, he defends this pawn, but now this one. is in trouble. So after bishop d4, you can see problems with this pawn and this knight. So a pawn dropped, and now it's just dead lost. So the next 20 moves are not so important because they are just, there were many ways to go about realizing the advantage here. It's just that it's not that there is a pawn up for black, it's that there will be soon another pawn dropping. This e pawn is very weak, and this is actually what happened. I wasn't maybe too precise, but it doesn't matter too much. So let's just go quickly until the next interesting point. So all these moves had many alternatives. And here I decided to somehow make an exchange of one pair of rooks. And I found an interesting way by playing rook h3, controlling these two squares so the knight cannot come. And if it goes to e2, then I get a chance to exchange one pair of rooks. So this was my plan, and it happened. But first he played king a2, trying to develop like this. But after a4, I sort of forced him to go here, and now I did my plan. So after this, the non-existent counterplay is even less existent, and it is just a matter of time. No, actually here, my opponent resigned. Too many pawns down, no targets, nothing to play for. Alright, thank you for watching. I tried to keep the video short. I decided to play more games, but because I have COVID, I think I have to go back to a more rare schedule. So as soon as I get better, I'll put videos more often. Thank you for watching, and see you again. Bye.